Hello. Today is day 49, and our intention for this week is to recharge your spirit. So let's get started. Hello. Welcome to day 49 of our intentions instead of resolutions yoga. And today's intention is to recharge your spirit. And the reason I selected this specific intention is because we're well into standard time. We have had an earlier day to where it gets dark earlier and earlier every single day. And as we approach winter solstice, a lot of times we can feel the winter blues. And hopefully, this practice will help us to shed those blues and look forward to each day. So, we're going to start with a breathing exercise, and it's going to be alternate nostril breathing. And what that means is that we're going to use our thumb to hold one nostril closed while we breathe in through the other. And then we'll switch fingers so that we can breathe out through the other nostril. So let's get started. So hold your right nostril with your right thumb and breathe in. Really a deep, deep breath. Then hold at the top. Switch so that either your pinky or one of your other fingers is closing your left nostril, and then breathe out through the right. Now breathe in through the right. Hold at the top. Switch and breathe out through the left. You can close your eyes while you do this. Now breathe in through the left. Hold. Switch and breathe out through the right. Now breathe in through the right. Hold at the top. Switch and breathe out. Now we're going to do the same thing one more time. Breathe in. Hold. Switch and breathe out. So hopefully that'll help you feel a little bit better, just having that breathing technique where you're really focusing in on how you're breathing. Now we're going to start this practice in a standing position. So go ahead and move to the front of your mat. Have your feet a little bit less than hip width apart. We're going to be in mountain position. So you really want to ground into your mat with your feet. Have your back nice and straight. Imagine you're trying to tear your mat in half with your feet, and you should feel all the muscles of your legs engage. Now we're going to move through a series of sun salutations where we add on an additional movement each time. So we're going to start with a simple one. Just remember to take a really deep breath in with each movement as you begin. And then as you move into the second pose, take a nice breath out. I may not be able to remind you to breathe in or breathe out. So really focus in on your breath and allow that breath to fuel your movement. So we're going to breathe in as we sweep our arms down to come up and overhead to volcano pose. Breathe out as we go into our forward fold. Lift up halfway breathing in, breathe out as we go back into that forward fold. Place your hands on the mat, step right foot back, then the left foot back, plank position. Breathe out as we lower to our bellies. Breathe in as we rise up to cobra. Breathe out as we lower our head to the mat. Up to plank position. Breathe out as you lift your hips high and back, down dog. Breathe in as we step forward up to the front of our mat. Breathe in as we lift up halfway, flat back. Breathe out as we lower. And breathe in as we sweep our arms up and overhead, volcano pose. And breathe out as you lower your hands in front of your heart, prayer position. Now we're going to do that same sequence, but we're going to add one more layer. So sweep your arms down to come up into volcano pose, slight back bend, lowering to forward fold, lift up halfway, flat back, lower to forward fold, step the right foot back, lower that right knee, look forward, low lunge, curl your toes under, step the left foot back, plank pose, and lower to the mat, rise up, cobra, lower to forward or down your head to the mat, curl your toes under, rise up to plank, peel your hips up and back, down dog. Now, take your right foot and bring it forward, lower that left knee to the mat, look forward, low lunge. Then curl the toes under, step back with that right foot, lower, rise up, cobra, lower your head to the mat, rise up to plank, and lift your hips up and back, down dog. Now we're going to step back up to the front of the mat, rise up halfway, lower, and sweep your arms up and overhead, volcano, slight back bend, bring your hands together and bring them down in front of your heart, prayer position. Now we're going to add on another layer. So sweep your arms down to come up, volcano pose, slight back bend, lowering to forward fold, lift up halfway, flat back, lower to forward fold, step that right foot back. This time, keep it lifted. Lower that right hand to the mat. Lift your left hand up and high, up towards the sky. Lower, step that left foot back. Lower to your belly. Rise up to cobra. Lower your head to the mat. Curl your toes under. Lift up to plank. Peel your hips up and back, down dog. Step forward with that right foot. Keep that left leg lifted. place your left hand on the mat and raise up your right hand up towards the sky. Lower your right hand to the mat. Step your right foot back. Peel your hips up and back. Down dog. Now this time, while we're here in down dog, we're going to take a few deep breaths. So breathe in and out. In and out. And then lower your knees to the mat. Swing your feet to either side. We're going to go into a seated forward fold. So have your legs out, stretched in front of you. Really dig into your heels and imagine that your thighs are digging down into the mat. Lift your hands up and overhead and lower your belly over your thighs. You can grab onto your toes. You can grab onto the sides of your feet or to your pants legs if you can't quite reach. But what we want to do is take a deep breath in as we look forward and then tuck our chin to our chest. Take a deep, deep, deep breath and empty your lungs. Deep breath and empty, 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 empty. Now from center, rise back up to seated position. We're going to turn around, and in this practice, in cross-legged, I didn't want us to succumb to any winter blues by lying down after that swift practice. But I do hope that it energized you and it made you feel as though each day you can get up and feel recharged and to actually enjoy the shorter days, maybe with a cozy cup of tea. It's my favorite time of year. Standard time is my jam. It's not everybody's, but it is challenging to remain positive. So I hope this practice helps you in the coming week, and that if you ever feel the winter blues come over you, that you'll return to this practice again. So as we close, place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your stomach. Take a deep breath in and bow your head as you breathe out. Namaste, my friends. Namaste. I'll see you again next time. Bye.